Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are the Yoders and we live in Cambodia, originally from the States. We have twin boys who are 5, almost 2-year-old. We travel a fair amount. We homeschool. The boys just had their first day of kindergarten. We get a lot of our fruits and veggies at the local market. This is iced coffee. This is a silk farm we went to visit. I did a video on that if you want to see it. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're returning, thank you for returning, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. We have 3 boys, and at the time of recording this, I am 31 weeks pregnant. Yay! And I get out of breath easily, which I think is just pretty normal with pregnancy, 3rd trimester. I just get out of breath easy and get tired easily. But I think that's all normal. I got my coffee, I got my iced coffee here. Here in Cambodia it's usually hot, and today of course is hot and muggy again. And so I like to make iced coffee to help cool me down, and it's sweetened with THM sweetener, and so it has no sugar, so yay, healthier. Okay, today I'm going to give you guys a tour of our homeschool room. Yay! And I'm sitting here in our homeschool room, and this used to be our office, and then we converted it into our homeschool room. We repainted in here, painted the desk, painted some different things, so I will take you guys around the room and show you and tell you what all we did and put in here. It was a lot of fun creating the space, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. We still use it as an office slash homeschool room, and I think it works good multi-purpose like that. Also, sometimes my boys will take their schoolwork and do it down at like our kitchen table or on the couch or somewhere like that, but for the most part everything happens in here. Okay, so when you come up to the schoolroom, this is the door. Usually this door is open, and it says, "Oh, the places you'll go," just to make it more fun and creative and look inviting. Okay, so over here's the door that we just came in, and then over here is like a little magnetic board that Dewey made. It's just a piece of metal that he painted black and then put like a finish on, and he put these pieces of wood on, which I think really helped to make it look finished versus just having the black metal hanging on the wall. And then we're going to use this for all of our reading once we start that, because you have little magnetic tiles to put on the board. And for now we just have these letters on here that are fun and creative, and the boys like to sing their ABC song, go over, and some numbers down here, a fan because it gets really hot in here and we don't have AC in here. This is our bookshelf. It's just a used one, and we have this shelf over here. Let me pull the camera closer. So on this shelf we just have like Bibles and Khmer study Bibles, stuff like that. These would be like older level storybooks, and in the back is picture books. Down here is more like read aloud type books that hopefully do with my boys sometime. A picture in there I need to put a picture in. This is books that we are either currently reading or reading Bible stories from. Down at the bottom is different games and puzzles and a science box. Alright, then next of all, going from the bookshelf over onto the next wall, it's a wall full of windows that looks down into our living room. We do usually have some of those windows open to help with ventilation up here, just so it doesn't get so hot. So first of all, this is the desk that our boys usually sit at to do their work. They have 2 little chairs here. This is just a little mat for them to sit on for like read alouds, or for quiet time, or to do a project on, perhaps, just whatever. Next over here is the desk that my husband built. We originally had it painted gray, but then we decided to paint it white, and I think it looks a lot crisper and cleaner and lighter and cooler in here. So this here is a chart for counting to the 100th day of school. This up here is a little Cambodian flag. By the way, did you guys know that the Cambodia flag is the only flag with a building on it? Interesting little tidbit fact for you from this homeschooling mom. And then we have different jars with pens and pencils and crayons. These are the twistable crayons, which work really good for little kids coloring, and they also can snap together like that. This is just like a pencil sharpener, and then we have like dot markers and more pens and pencils, dry erase markers, glass markers, regular markers. This is just a candle that a friend gave to me. It's called Creamy Vanilla Coconut. And I really like having a candle in the schoolroom because like on a rainy day or something, it can help make like a cozy, homey feeling or atmosphere in here, and it can help the boys relax and focus too to have a candle lit. Beside the candle, we have an extension cord because you always need more of those. And then on the other side over here is a board with blocks in it and a little pencil box with a bunch of pencils in there. Fun ones for the boys. And these are just some fake plants that I picked up locally to add some green to our room. So in this desk, we just have all kinds of school stuff, mostly organized and labeled in these boxes, but there's obviously a pile down there that needs to be organized yet. And an Armor of God for Kids poster hanging here. And in this drawer is just all kinds of school supplies, scissors, more like permanent markers and highlighters, pens and stuff that I don't want the boys necessarily using. More pencil sharpeners, a stapler, paper, some sticky tacky. Extra bags. I like to keep extra bags up here to organize stuff in if we come across some sort of little manipulative. So then this drawer is more like office stuff. It's all like paperwork and documents, stuff like that. And then this is the bottom drawer, and it has a bunch of scrap paper and then like construction paper and different types of paper and even some stickers back in there. And in that drawer, I also have like a weekly checklist. Roughly of what needs to be done each week. A lot of these things are optional, but yeah, just to give some ideas. Okay, then moving on to this wall. The desk is covering about half of it, and then we just have a chair there to sit on if we need it. And then we have another bookshelf, and at the top we have the number chart, and it starts at -20, goes to 0, 1, 2, 3, goes around that wall and then continues on over into this wall. I don't know why, but Zaydok finds these negative numbers and then going to 0 and then starting to count normally. Really interesting. He just loves numbers and remembers them really well, loves discussing them. So I think he's gonna really, and he is so far really enjoying math. Okay, so this bookshelf, on the top it has some crafts that the boys did. This they did at the VBS, they were part of. It's an octopus, and I think that over there on the top is some butterflies. So in their little history class, their Beads History of Me book, they did a timeline of their like life, which has been, you know, 5 short years. But it's supposed to start with like their mom and dad, they got married, and then them when they were born. Aren't they so cute? And then their different grandmas, and them as they, different families, like Dewey's side of the family, my side of the family, and then them up until recently. Okay, and then the way this bookshelf is organized is up here on the top I have the things that we are not currently using. This side is a little clock sent from Andre, so thank you for that, Andre. So these are the books that the boys are currently being taught and currently using. And a puzzle. This is that game, I forget what it's called, and then those are just the ABC blocks. If Creed is in here, he loves to play with the puzzles and the blocks also, so they're kind of multi-purpose. Okay, then down on the next shelf, this counter goes with their math, the Good and the Beautiful math that they're doing, K. Then it's mostly like storybooks, picture books, stuff like that. And then in the back is like activity books or bonus books, fun books, mazes, different stuff like that. And then the bottom shelf is, over here this is all coloring books, and in here is crayons, and then in here is pencil crayons. In the middle is a box for manipulatives, and we just have all kinds of different things in there. So it's got blocks from their math kit, alphabet letters, flashcards, bags of stuff, just so I know where to keep it. More foam ABC things. And then on this side is like a dry erase board, and we just use that rag right now for eraser, but we need to get an actual dry erase eraser. And then this here is the kit from the Good and the Beautiful for their math. Okay, so then there's that shelf I was just talking about, and then moving on to the fourth wall, there's the door we came in. We have a ABC chart at the top, which is nice and colorful, and I think the colors really pop against the fresh white wall that we just painted in here. And then Dewey just put this dry erase board on the wall. So these wires up here are like for an AC or a fan or something, I don't even know, but maybe the people who lived here before us had one there. These are the Khmer, some of the Khmer letters of the alphabet. There were some friends over and they were up here playing school and they were teaching them Khmer letters. It's pretty cute. But anyway, so this is basically just a piece of glass with a white sticker behind it and then a frame on it. So you can use dry erase markers on that. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour of our homeschool room. It doesn't have a whole lot of stuff on the walls, but that's okay. It's got what we need, and I'm really happy with the fresh paint. I think it makes it look really fresh and clean and simple in here. If it echoes when I'm talking, it's because of just all the tile and concrete. Here, all the houses are made of tons of tile and concrete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, are inspired if you are a homeschooling mom or dad. Ideas on how to do your homeschool room. Yeah, and even if you don't have a room to do it in, just your space or whatever, it works. You can do homeschool wherever. And leave me a comment down below, let me know what you liked about this room or suggestions you might have. And if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And thank you guys, and I'll see you guys again next week on Friday. See ya!